want to end by telling you a story this morning of something new that we're announcing today. You're the first to hear about it. Okay, 3 years ago, I was sitting doing my devotions at the kitchen table, and God asked me as clear as anything I've ever heard from him. He said, "What is your ministry vision?" And we didn't have a vision. You know, we have a mission statement. It's to identify and meet the needs in our community. And I said, "Lord, we don't have a vision." And he said, "Well, what is your vision?" And I'm thinking, I said, well Lord, we've got a mission statement, but we serve people in order to reach people. We want everybody to go to heaven with us, right? So we serve them to reach them. And then he said to me something unusual. He said, "How many do you want to reach?" That's unusual. And I was thinking, I have no frame of reference. We've seen 3,300 people locally and over 100,000 in our overseas work come to Christ. And I said, "Lord, I want to see 1 million people in the next 10 years. And he said, "Take that to your board of directors." And I did, and they voted on it. But then, this is what's unusual, within the next couple of weeks, some opportunities availed, some doors started to open. I went to a good friend of mine, Ben Chambers, and I said, "Ben, God showed me this. What do you think about it?" And Ben and Jan had worked with the Billy Graham Association, and he caught that vision, and he says, "If you do this, I'd like to do it for you." And so this isn't me. This is Ben has joined us in this work. Ben, would you stand up just a second? Or stand up. Ben has worked for 3 years to develop an international television network called Appalachian Christian Network. The screen behind us is being broadcast right now from, we're on 86% of the live stream market, Roku, Amazon,
Google, Android and iOS apps for phones, Apple TV.
So all of that you can, and on the bottom of your year-end report that you're being passed out, the second page, but the bottom of that, it tells you how to find it. We have a very primitive website right now. You can go to that website and find it. We're getting a professional website developed even right now. But what you're seeing right here is being broadcast around the world with a goal of seeing 1 million people come to Christ. So anyway, God asked us for what we want, what we were willing to do for Him. We want to see this happen, and then He opened the door and gave us the opportunity, and we stepped through it. And I think that's amazing. Ben has done an amazing amount of work. He's the one that nearly single-handedly, with the help of Grace and Dalton, has got it up and running. Let's give Ben a worldwide round of applause this morning. We might even have time for Ben to say something in just a second, but I want to let you know that this wasn't just a person's idea. Our board of directors heard this vision. They voted on it. They voted on every step that we've taken this morning. So this is something that is a part of the leadership of the One Accord Ministry. I do need to say this morning that none of donated funding for our programs has come to support this. It's come out of the profits of the thrift store across the street and specially targeted donations to get it up to this place. But as of now, we're ready to start signing on churches that will have a monthly fee to be on. We'll also have advertisers, and we'll have supporters and sponsors that way. So we're just now ready to launch. In fact, this just launched last week. But from right here in Rogersville, Tennessee, who would have ever thought there would be a worldwide program? And we were featured in November with the national religious broadcasters nationwide. So we're starting to see the word get out, and we will be known. Not that we want to be known, but we want to see people hear the gospel and have a way that they can come to Christ. So it's Appalachian Christian Network. You can go to ACN, www.acn.media, and it's on right there right now, and you can watch it anytime, day or night, 7 days a week, right here from Rogersville, and Ben is doing that. So I would just want to humbly this morning thank you again for your support. I want to thank God for His faithfulness, but the support locally couldn't be done without the folks that are sitting here in this room. And I thank each of you. I want to say this morning, Ben, do you have anything you want to add to what we've?
I guess, in addition to the main mission of this TV station is to reach 1 million souls in 10 years. Hopefully we'll be way over that by the time we get to 10-year mark. The other main function that we want to serve is churches don't have an outlet in this area for TV. We offer that at a very discounted rate from what they would get from one of the local stations in here, national stations or whatever, WCYB, WBIR, those. They're very expensive. This is a very economical way for local churches to be on a national platform. And so we just need to use that. So if you have a church that has a great pastor with a great message, and more important than that for us, a great invitation, we'd love to talk to them.
Thank you, thank you. If you watch national programming, TBN, and I'll just give that as an example, they have a couple of ministries that they sponsor, and they're great ministries. But you realize that all across Appalachia are little ministries that are in hidden pockets and places that have no voice. Nobody knows they're there, and they struggle every day to fulfill the mission that God has given them to do. We're going to take on the project of identifying those ministries, giving them opportunity to focus on them, giving them airtime, and helping them get something that we can put on to interview them and that kind of thing. And then on our website, there'll be an opportunity to click. If you see that ministry and you want to find them, you know they're from Kentucky, you click on Kentucky, that name, their ministry name will be up. You click on their name and it will give you their contact information so that we can start bringing support to the little ministries all across Appalachia that are doing good work that nobody knows about right now. We feel like that's as honorable an idea to try to get across as anything that we can do. And again, God bless you, God bless One Accord Ministry, and God bless America this morning.